So this is the announcement that everyone was waiting for. Alfa Romeo changes its mind and gas engines will stay, with plans of a new multi-energy approach with the range that includes gas, electric, and plug-in hybrid vehicles.
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving! The show goes on!
What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where Alfa Romeo is radically changing its North American sales plan, according to what the brand's regional manager, Chris Fuel, who told Automotive News the Biscione has abandoned the goal of selling only electric vehicles by 2027, preferring to pursue a multi-energy strategy. Therefore, Alfa Romeo will offer North American consumers internal combustion, electric, and plug-in hybrid models. Now, we knew that this was possibly coming because of a few different reasons. Management change in Stellantis, where Carlos Tavares had resigned as their CEO, and there was a change in Alfa Romeo and Maserati CEO, replacing them with just one CEO for both Italian brands. Also, things like the abysmal sales collapse that is here in the United States, where Alfa Romeo wasn't doing so well, dealerships were closing, and cars were sitting on lots. Then talk about the EV strategy and European emissions goals, where a lot of brands were backing out of fully electric lineups and powertrains, moving forward and pushing those goals further down the line for next generation. And then let's talk about what happened here in the US with the presidential election and Donald Trump. Well, he also eliminated the electric mandate, but that's nothing more of an obstacle to be eliminated to citizens who now have free choice. Now, Chris Fuel, who has a very appropriate last name, was recently appointed head of Alfa Romeo in North America and confirmed the pivot, noting that the change was just made within the past month. The biggest thing in our product and technology roadmap is transitioning from what was a BEV only strategy for Alfa Romeo to one that is multi-energy. Now, keep in mind, Alfa had previously aimed for an all-electric lineup by 2027, which is only 2 years away, because the 2023 Alfa Romeo Tonale was slated as the last new gas-powered model. However, plans for the next generation Stelvio SUV and Giulia sedan were intended to be EVs, but now are revised to include hybrid and internal combustion engine variants. Both models will be built on Stellantis' Stella Large or STLA Large platform, which is the same architecture underpinning the Dodge Charger, which is why I mentioned in previous videos that, well, it could have a Hurricane engine under the hood. Now, after meeting with Alfa Romeo dealers at the North American Detroit Auto Show January 26, well, Chris Fuel acknowledged the challenges of maintaining a BEV only lineup. We've got 110 dealers in our US network, and it will be very challenging for them to survive with a BEV only portfolio. He also admitted that the biggest concern among US dealers is the visibility of Alfa Romeo network, with sales dropping 19% in 2024 to 8,865 units, marking the fourth consecutive year of decline. And the situation was even worse in the fourth quarter of 2024, when the Italian brand saw a 38% drop compared to the same period in 2023. Now, as a result, the US boss revealed that 2024 models currently make up half of Alfa Romeo's US inventory. To clear out the remaining stock by the end of Q1 2025, the company is offering substantial incentives to attract prospective buyers. Now, Fuel stated that she was very transparent with dealers regarding the operational and financial performance of the network. She warned, in quotations, if we replicate what happened in 2024, we'll lose a lot of dealers and we will need to rebuild the network rather than deplete it. We're down to 110 dealers from where we were at 150. And I did report on a couple of dealers closing in different areas. So with that said, that is something that is going to be a major concern. We can't drop more Alfa Romeo dealers and lose that network that has already been crippled. Now, according to Fuel, well, the top priority for rebuilding the dealer network is, in quotations, getting the sales back on track and improving some of the quality issues that we've had in the product so that they can shift away from a very high mix of warranty repairs back into the customer pay maintenance and light repair work. Now, there was another topic raised during the dealer meeting on whether Alfa Romeo should introduce the Subcompact Junior to the US market. You guys remember I made a whole video on Alfa Romeo talking about bringing it here to the States. And while Fuel sought dealer input, she declined to share the outcome of those discussions. Now, interestingly, Jeep is also contemplating whether to bring the Junior's Avenger cousin here to North America as well. It would be the same, almost the same, as the Alfa Romeo Tonale and Dodge Hornet debacle. So with that said, I hope it's one or the other. I would love to see the Junior here in the United States, but if they bring the Avenger, well, again, they might not coincide very well. But with that said, Alfa Romeo could continue to offer a broader engine range, sticking with combustion engines for a long time if consumer demand dictates it. And former CEO of Alfa Romeo, Jean-Philippe Imperato, said that the brand has the flexibility to launch internal combustion engines into the future Giulia and Stelvio replacements, and that the two models will be built on that Stellar's platform we talked about, which is a versatile platform designed to accommodate both gasoline and electric powertrains, as demonstrated by the Dodge Charger. And the next generation Alfa Romeo Stelvio will be proof of all of this, as it's slated to debut within the next few months. So with that said, we're not exactly sure what's going to happen from here, but we know that we will have the freedom of choice. I love it. Ring those Liberty bells. We are finally back. We are back up, at least here in the United States. So with that said, guys, how are you feeling about the news? What should Alfa Romeo do when it comes to models, when it comes to power plants? Should there be fully electric versions of the Stelvio and Giulia Quadrifoglio? And should we get something like the Alfa Romeo Junior in the lineup here in the United States? What does the market demand? What should we do here? At least we know we're heading in the right direction. But drop those comments down below. What do you guys think about Alfa Romeo backtracking as we thought they would and going into gas powertrains for the next generation? All right, now with that said, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, but also make sure you guys check the links down in the description below. All right, if you guys want to help further support the channel, I appreciate the extra love. You guys could also check out the Ron's Rise merch as well down there. Now make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.